What happens when you mix cement with tissue paper? Most people would probably call it a strange idea, something that doesn't make sense and seems completely useless. But today, with a bit of science and a touch of creativity, I'm going to show you that this simple mixture can actually create something unexpected. Get ready, because the final result might just surprise you. Prepare an empty container, then add the cement into it. You don't need any special type of cement. The one I'm using here is Portland cement, and I'm adding roughly about 4 tablespoons. Next, prepare the gasoline and pour it into the container that already has the cement inside. Which country are you watching this video from? Let me know in the comments. I'm truly happy to see that we can connect with each other from all around the world. Next, prepare another container, then pour the gasoline into it. For the amount, you can adjust it based on your needs. Next, prepare a few sheets of tissue paper, tear them into small pieces, and add them into the container that already holds the cement and gasoline. You don't need any special type of tissue. Napkins, toilet tissue, or kitchen towels all work just fine. These small pieces of tissue will become the key to the success of this remarkable mixture. Once you feel the amount of tissue is enough, gently mix the ingredients until every piece is fully coated with the cement, which has been moistened by the gasoline. This mixture may sound unusual, and as far as I know, no one has ever made it before. But that's exactly what makes it special, a unique combination that might just surprise you with its final result. After all the tissue is thoroughly mixed, the next step is to prepare another material that most people simply throw away and consider trash: styrofoam. Add a few pieces of styrofoam into the mixture of cement, tissue, and gasoline, then stir until the consistency becomes thicker. The styrofoam will instantly dissolve into the mixture because gasoline acts as a solvent for polystyrene, the main material that styrofoam is made of. As a result, the pieces of styrofoam disappear almost instantly. It's not magic, and it's not a camera trick. It's simply a real chemical reaction taking place right in front of our eyes. As the styrofoam dissolves, the mixture becomes much thicker and noticeably stickier. At this stage, the tissue fibers, already soaked with the cement and gasoline mixture, begin to show their true purpose. These fibers work like tiny connecting bridges, forming layers of reinforcement throughout the mixture. This is what makes the final material stronger and far less likely to crack or fall apart once it's applied. The unique combination of cement, tissue paper, and dissolved styrofoam creates a substance that is not only unusual but has characteristics completely different from ordinary cement. Most people wouldn't expect it, but this simple mixture can produce a material that is strong, flexible, and incredibly easy to shape. And that's exactly where its special potential lies. This unexpected mixture can be used for creative experiments, crafts, and DIY projects that require a lightweight yet solid material. Sometimes, the things that look the strangest can lead to the most surprising results. Then add the pieces of styrofoam into the container filled with gasoline. Instantly, the styrofoam will dissolve quickly because gasoline is able to break down its polystyrene structure. As a result, the mixture becomes thicker and stickier, ready to be used for the next step. Make sure the mixture has fully thickened. Then add a small amount of baking soda and mix it thoroughly. You'll notice the texture becoming thicker, smoother, and easier to shape. It's a mixture most people have never heard of, yet the results are surprisingly impressive. A simple but valuable formula that might just amaze you. Here, I have a pair of shoes with the sole completely detached. At this point, the shoes are practically unusable. But instead of buying a new pair, we can repair them using the second mixture we created earlier: gasoline, styrofoam, and baking soda. This mixture works as a replacement adhesive, and it's very easy to apply. Just spread it on both surfaces that need to be bonded. The combination of gasoline, styrofoam, and baking soda creates a liquid polystyrene adhesive. It becomes highly sticky, fast-drying, and able to grip into surface pores, allowing the materials to bond strongly and produce a solid, long-lasting result. To achieve the strongest bond, add clamps, straps, or rubber bands to hold both sides of the shoe firmly together while the adhesive dries. This pressure prevents the surfaces from lifting or shifting during the curing process. For the best results, leave the shoe clamped for about 24 hours so the adhesive can dry and fully bond. While waiting for the glue on the shoes to dry, let me show you another use of the cement, tissue, gasoline, styrofoam mixture. It may sound unusual, but this mixture can actually be very helpful for everyday repairs. One practical use is patching a leaking roof. Before applying the mixture, place some tape or insulation underneath the leaking spot to prevent the mixture from dripping inside the house. Then slowly pour the mixture onto the cracked or leaking area of the roof. The dissolved tissue fibers inside the mixture act like reinforcing strands. They help bind the thick paste together, making the patch stronger, less likely to crack, and more resistant to heat and rain. For the best results, let the patch cure for about 24 hours before exposing it to water. After letting everything sit for 24 hours, now let's take a look at the results, both on the repaired shoe and on the patch section of the asbestos roof tile that previously had a hole. First, I'm going to remove all the clamps and ties from the shoe. Now, let's see whether the bonding process worked and if the repair holds up properly. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right now. Join our community, because we still have many interesting ideas that we're excited to share with you. The results are truly impressive. The sole that was completely detached is now firmly bonded again. The shoe is perfectly usable, and all that's left is to clean off a bit of excess adhesive around the edges. Now, let's test the patched section of the roof. You can see that there's no water seeping through the repaired area. This shows that the mixture works extremely well for fixing roof tiles. With a bit of science and creativity, simple materials around the house can become something truly useful for daily life, even helping us fix broken roof tiles or repair damaged shoes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to press the like button. It really motivates us to keep creating more creative ideas. Share this idea with your friends and family. Who knows, it might be useful for them in the future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.